I have my hood up.
Good morning. It's Tuesday. We went to bed at like 8, I think. About 8. We're gonna go eat breakfast. We get a free breakfast. I woke up feeling kind of sick. We took our emergency packets last night, but I don't know. I just feel like really like achy all over. My throat kind of hurts. Like I was sniffling a lot yesterday, so I don't know. We're gonna take it easy. We'll see how the day goes. This is the view from our hotel room. Lots of snow, and I also got a coffee. We're on our way to pick up our snowboards and everything. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it's snowing! It's so pretty. Look at this. Here's the view now. I was feeling a little sick this morning, so we're a little bit late going out on the slopes. So it's currently 10:32. They opened at 9. I felt really bad because I was not feeling good. I told Dad, I'm like, do a run, like go ahead, and he didn't want to without me, so it's so sweet. But yeah, we're finally getting ready. Boop boop. This is my outfit. I have these new gloves with this thing. I think that's so smart. Okay, and here's Dad. Yay! Now out we go. That's the pool and hot tub out there.
Okay.
Okay, here we are. Going to the slopes. It's so freaking pretty. Yeah, that's so nice because the sidewalk is heated. And you can tell because it's like a perfect delineation between the snow and this. I don't know if you can see, but it's snowing right now actually. Just a little bit. And this is all powder. What a change from Florida for my dad and New York City for me. We got a couple of snow days this year, but not anything like this. Yeah, see, this is not heated, so that's how you know.
Sweetie!
I know. So right now our plan is, what was the
Ram
name?
Charger.
Ram
To
Charger.
the Pacifier Trail.
Pacifier. It's so condescending. Ram Charger to all these good lifts, and then we're going Pacifier, the easy little green. This is at the top of the Ram Charger lift. So we were trying to figure out where to go, and here is the Pacifier Trail, which is what we went down the first run of the trip. And here's us trying to get our footing back, trying to figure out how to snowboard again. Down right in front of us here, down this slope, that is one of the blue trails that we ended up doing a lot later on. Here I am. Woo! I'm a little scared.
Me too.
Okay. Only way out is through. There's my dad. Over here, our natural photographer was able to find a rare species in the wild. A wild tom. There he is. Slowly but surely, he's coming. More on this later because it's actually not his fault. This was torture. This is normally our snowboard tradition. I go and then I wait for him. It's kind of hard when you're on like a shallower surface to get back into it. How are you feeling, Dad? Feeling a little rusty? Needs to tighten his boot. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Here's me with pretty trees. And here's pretty slope. Ah, so relaxing, so peaceful. The last time we went snowboarding was my spring break, March 2022.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But didn't we go with Mom once?
That was Christmas. I think that was Christmas the same year. Oh, 2021.
We spent an unnecessarily long amount of time figuring out when the last time we went snowboarding was. Okay, December 2022 was the last time we've been snowboarding.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because we went March 2022 for my spring break, just us in Utah and Solitude. And we went with Mom December 22 to Solitude. So just about 2 years exactly.
Yeah.
We just did one run. Dad, tell us about how horrible it was.
Terrible. Oh my God. We had to stop and so slow. Oh my God. Terrible.
We decided that this time the lift, like we took a little thing to go to the left to go on the green. And then this time I'm like, Dad, we just got to go straight down. I don't care if it's a double blue. Like I looked at it. I'm so confident we could do it. Like, and I was telling him too, I feel like at this point in my snowboarding, this is probably like my 7th day ever snowboarding, but I'm like, I could go down a black if I had to, because I could just ride on my heel edge the whole time. Any thoughts you want to tell to your future self or anyone who may watch this?
Well, first, don't overdress. We knew it would be like in the upper 20s. And even on the lift, I didn't feel the least bit cold. And that's always a warning sign. You should feel cold on the lift.
Mm-hmm.
And then you might feel decent when you start moving.
Oh, tell about breakfast.
Oh, yeah. It was a huge long line to get into Chet's. And it's a really nice breakfast, but it was a huge line and it wasn't moving. So we...
and the breakfast is free in those hotels.
Breakfast is part of free, yep, part of the package. And so I went up to the front and says, hey, how long is this line going to be? And he says, oh, it'll be about 5 or 10 minutes before we start taking some more people. I looked around, there was open chairs. I don't really understand what the big deal was. But anyway, I said, man, then when you start moving, are you going to take this whole line or is it just a few? He seemed like he was just going to take a few. I didn't really understand what he said. He said, oh, do you want a to-go box? So I said, oh, yeah, that would be great. Yeah, so I don't need to take up any space for anybody else here. He looked at our names on the list and crossed them off and gave us the to-go boxes with some silverware. And
yeah, we took a lot home in that little to-go box, and then we could eat it for like the rest of today and everything. Which you couldn't do if you were at the buffet, We each got like a little muffin to take with us, and those muffins are so freaking good.
These muffins are so amazing. My dad and I have not stopped thinking about them to this day.
I'm gonna get like 3 tomorrow, and we just had the muffin right now, and I feel like invigorated, ready to... Oh my god! Suit up with way less, probably like half of the clothes that we were wearing before, and clothes being in layers. I'm not gonna go out half naked. Can you imagine?
Bibbidi bobbidi boo! Here's more pictures of us. Yay! I hate this. I'm having stabbing pains. My rib cage.
stabbing pains.
2 knives were like stabbing me through the ribs. I used to get this all the time before I had my endometriosis surgery. And now I'm just, oh god.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, here's my ginger ale. More than $1 worth because my dad is spoiling me. And I had my head down on the table like this, and he's like, "Oh, you ginger ale's here," and I picked my head up. This is the first thing.
This, and you said, "That's it," and I said, "Yeah, I can only afford $1, so give me $1 worth of ginger ale." But it's this.
Yeah. Thank goodness you can afford more than $1.
Exactly.
That's 1 sip.
It was $3.10. So.
In New York, this would be like $8. Contemplating my life, trying to assuage my pain.
Where's the pain?
Why does my brain think this hurts?
Yeah. Where's the pain coming from?
I did make it back on the slopes, did not waste this whole day, don't worry. These conditions were absolutely fantastic. The sun made it so that we can see the texture of the snow, and for us relatively beginners, this is crucial. And I was really having so much fun and really living it up. And whoopah! Turn around and there's my dad. So awesome to be able to have a nice father-daughter activity of getting to snowboard on this beautiful, beautiful mountain on this wonderful day. I did take some videos. I tried to take a little POV moment, but I wasn't really getting the whole slope in. We did not bring our GoPro out on the slopes this day. My dad was kind of actively against taking it out. I think it's because we were still trying to get into the groove of it, and he didn't want to be distracted by holding the GoPro or anything like that. So I just settled for these videos on my phone because I did want to have a little documentation for my video. We did this run several times. This was on the back side of the mountain. So just to put it into context, here's the giant map of the whole Big Sky Resort. And as we zoom in here, we see this area. And this was by the Southern Comfort Lift. And on the El Dorado and Ponderosa trails, we kind of alternate each time. And this is also near Everett's Cafe, which is where we had the ginger ale and where you could just go and sit and chill in between the runs. How you doing?
Pretty good. Fell a few times.
He said pretty good, fell a few times, in case you didn't hear. Super pretty. How many times can I say pretty in one day? I'm about to break the world record. And as I was snowboarding, I was listening to Go Farther in Lightness by Gang of Youths. That's one of my boyfriend's favorite bands. They're Australian. One thing about Australians is they love other Australians. Everything is, this is an Australian band, this is an Australian author. So I do love that album though, it is very good. Oh, and my boyfriend's Australian, so that's why he loves people of his culture. But yeah, not a lot of snow in Australia from what I gather, so I had great fun on the slopes. Yeah, we're done with day 1.
Yay! Oh, you did so good! Oh my gosh!
It was so fun.
You were slaloming.
You were too at the end.
I was at the end, yeah.
Yeah, after lunch I
Took me a while
felt
to
way
get it,
better.
but you got it right away.
After I had my ginger ale in that
You're a
little place.
natural.
Like when I first started, I was like, my intention was to go back to the room for a little bit.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
rest,
yeah.
But then I felt good, so I was like, okay,
Yeah, I was
let's go.
surprised you wanted to go for another run.
Yeah, and then we just stayed the whole rest of the time. So
Oh my gosh.
I'm excited to
I
review
lost
my.
count of how many we did.
I think it's like 7 or 8. I have to review my watch stats.
Okay, I'm here with the watch stats. Here is what we did. 9.13 miles, 7 runs, 19.2 miles per hour, over 3 hours by 32 seconds. And we had 8,340 feet of descent. Next, we have these charts. I love these charts. I'm learning how to make charts like this in D3JS. But yeah, review them as you wish.
But yeah, we just put our snowboards in the ski valet area because we get that for free.
Which I always figured it out. That's right. You're really smart with stuff like
Now
that.
we're gonna go back, take off all our like gear,
Oh yeah.
put on like regular clothes, and then we're gonna go eat dinner at one of the restaurants right behind me in that building.
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
what a
goodness.
successful day.
I know, and it didn't seem
Didn't
like it would
start
be
that way at all.
It started the first like 2 runs. Oh, and I've decided that very last run, it's impossible to not have to unstrap.
I know.
We're talking about this section right here. It is absolutely horrible. It was not made for snowboarders. It basically has a slight uphill, and then you have to unstrap the snowboard. It's just basically impossible. It's so freaking annoying.
Like I've tried like so many different techniques. Each time I'm like, I'm gonna try something different,
Yeah.
and then no, it's just shallow and uphill for so long that it's like, oh, it makes me want to get a pole to just
Yeah,
for that one part. Here's our food: a burger, salad, chicken parm sandwich. Ooh.
You're really hungry. You're starving.
I am. Here's our dessert. I got affogato.
What's an avocado?
It's coffee and ice cream.
Oh,
Oops, I spilled some.
pour that on there?
Yeah.
Oh, watch your hand.
Yeah, I accidentally spilled some. Oops.
This was so good. Hit the spot after a long day on the slopes.
I love this. This is my favorite dessert.
Really?
Yeah. Last time I had this was when I went to brunch with Lockie on my birthday, and they gave me it for free because it was my birthday.
Really successful. I'm really proud of you for the way you rallied. So good job.
Can we just take a moment? How sweet is my dad? I'm so lucky to have him.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to work when you had those stabbing pains in your chest. Damn, I thought that was going to be the end. I'm really surprised how quick it went away with the ginger ale.
I know. Well, I think it was just time too.
Thank goodness I got the $3.10 ginger ale. Not the
50
$1 one.
I'm gonna go there again tomorrow and get a ginger ale too, because that's such a cheap drink. In New York, it would have been more expensive. Cheers.
Another thing my Australian boyfriend put me on is Tim Tams. I had them ordered from Australia for Christmas as a gift for him, and they had them at the Hungry Moose Market in Big Sky, Montana. Huh? I got 3 because I love Tim Tams. Here we are. We're letting our food digest a little bit before we go into the hot tub. And I don't know if we talked about this before in one of the other videos, so I thought we'd talk about it now. Just how shallow the first run that we did was, the little green one.
It was terrible. So frustrating because it was narrow, and it was also very shallow grade
And
in
it
the best of it. And then it would be flatten out and even go uphill.
Uphill, yes. And there was no
Oh
way
my
to maintain
God.
your speed because it was like flat and then it would go uphill. So it wasn't even like, oh, there's a big downhill section. You just have to like strategically maintain your speed. No, it was horrible. And we kept having to unclip and scoot.
And it used so much energy.
So much energy. And then having to sit down and re-strap in again and then stand. Oh my God. So yeah, no more greens for us. We're fully blue now.
That's right. Well, at least those kind of greens.
We've graduated. Hot tub fit. Well, actually, my hot tub fit is under this. Whapa! Yeah, it's cold. And there's Dad. You ready to go in the hot tub?
Yep. Just get my room key.
Yay! I have a room right there. And then here's the hot tub. It was very convenient. Probably couldn't have had a closer room to go out to the hot tub this way. I did not bring flip-flops, so I had to walk out in my sneakers. That's funny. And here's the hot tub.
Yesterday.
Yeah, you're right. Here's the pool. And there's a beautiful Christmas tree right there. Look at that. You can see the steam. And here's the towels. Oh. Oh. Well, yeah, we'll go in the pool here and then this hot tub. You want to shake off the chair?
Oh my gosh.
I'm freezing. Okay,
This is the last view. I'm gonna put my phone away now.
That is it for our first full day in Big Sky, Montana, and our first day of snowboarding. As always, huge thank you to my dad, and here is a sneak peek of tomorrow.
I think we had too much wine.